Hello everyone, and welcome back to a professional match of StarCraft 2. Today it's time for a best of 3, where in game number 1 we find ourselves on the good old map, Royal Blood. Spawning here in the bottom corner is none other than Cure from Korea. And his opponent, another player from Korea, none other than Armani, playing here with the red Zerg. What is going to happen? I have no idea, I'm going to find out together with you. My name is Keanu. And thank you for watching. Let's find out who is going to win. This is from Katowice 2023 and it's going to be best of 3. Standard opening so far, Armani with a second hatchery. And is Cure going to try something unusual? Where is... Oh, already with the second command center. So both players are very greedy indeed. Usually you'd have a barracks over here at the entrance and another supply depot. But Cure realized that he wants to be greedy. So now the barracks is being started, and while this is happening, Armani is sending an overlord to scout to find out what is happening. This is a main advantage if you are playing against Terran. The reason why I chose to cast this Zerg versus Terran is because I did a survey and you decided. I asked you, what would you like to see? A Zerg versus Protoss, a Protoss versus Terran, Terran versus Zerg, and you decided that Zerg versus Terran is the best option. So, as per your request, this is what I'm going to cast more often in the future. Now, let's see these two players. Take your popcorn. This is going to be a long match. Non-stop action is going to happen. Already here we have 2 barracks, so that means probably we are going to be heavy bio Terran versus a lot of the swarm. The second command center ready, already being transformed into an orbital, and in the first base the orbital is almost done. So that means a lot of juicy mules. In terms of income, favoring Armani, this is something usual. Zerg has a huge advantage in terms of numbers, but Terran also is never going to be underestimated, because here we have the mules. These greedy robots are very efficient. A third hatchery for Armani already here, so both players are ready for a macro game. Usually by now you already have a Reaper going, trying to do some shenanigans, but the Reaper is just making sure nothing is going to be spotted by a greedy Zergling. Sometimes it's a risk that you need to take, so this is exactly what Cure is doing. Sending the Reaper, you need to find out what is happening, because this is Armani's point of view, and this is Cure's point of view. So Cure has no idea what is happening. Luckily for us, we see everything here. So, wow, what a cool animation here. Just look at it, guys. Starship. So this is what I like about these maps. They have a lot of details that sometimes you discover only after a long while. And strategically placed overlords all over the map. Now the Reaper just went in and came back home. And the wall-off with supply depots, and now 2 Zerglings, but already here a lot of Marines. So, no info for you, Armani. But while this is happening, both players are just making sure they have the optimum units in order to attack. Now the swap is going to take place. That means a lot of medivacs, 2 of them, and probably some drops. Marines being pumped, 3 at a time, not bad at all. And already one of the Zerling is dead. And the overlord is in big danger. And dead. Look at the splash. So we are talking about a 3 base Zerg versus a 2 base Terran. The Terran is almost maxed out in terms of workers, 16 in the first base, 18 already in the second one. Let's see if this push is going to achieve anything. It's very important to be aggressive, otherwise you'll find yourself being the one that is being attacked, and you don't want to do this. And this is going to be successful. Already here we have 5 queens. excellent for defense. And this is going to go unnoticed. No. No, Armani already realized this. So, yeah. A scan to kill a creep tumor. Armani is too good for this. These are the best players in the world at Katowice 2023 is the final championship from 2022-2023 EAM tournament. So their macro and excellent, and micro. Ground carapace level 1 almost done, combat shield as well. Here we also have a widow mine. Widow mines can do a lot of splash damage. Killing some of the creep, not bad. You need to do this. And is this hatchery going to survive? For sure. First of all, here now we have roaches. A great round with Zerlings, and again trying to drop in the main base. Okay. Is this being spotted? Right now. Yeah, too many Zerlings here. Plus the queens that are focusing on the medivacs. On one medivac, it's already dead. What? Still alive? Barely, with 6 health. And one Zerling trying to kill a whole orbital command center by itself. It's important if you play Zerg to send some of the Zerlings. We're not going to do damage, but we are excellent for scouting. And now look at the swarm preparing. But while this is happening, another drop. So these Zerlings are excellent for counterattacks, especially because if you know that Terran is going to be here with a lot of SUVs that are going down. And even the tank is going down now, despite the best attempts of the workers. So excellent counterattack. Now Armani has a lead in terms of workers, 60 versus 55 for a second, now 58. And overall both players are equally matched, 127 versus 120. Now trying again a push, a small one. Now we have the Marauder here with the Marines. This is important to stop the creep spread, otherwise it's going to go wild. Yeah, the Queens had no chance. Now Revengers are here. They have the corrosive bio, which is excellent. You have to respect it to go back. Now going for the offense, which is the best defense. Another bunch of Marines here. Yeah, too many Queens. So Cure it's everywhere, but Armani it's definitely prepared. Now Bailings are here. And Bailings are doing a lot of splash damage against Bio. These Marines are now being healed by the medivacs. And yeah. Now you need to respect. When the swarm is on its way, Bio must retreat. Now healing them, taking advantage of this high ground. Probably a scan, yeah. Another Cryptomore is dead, but think about all these scans are not for free. Each time you scan, that means less mules. Vehicle weapons level 1 is being done in 3, 2, 1. Now the main base is running low on minerals for Armani. The second one still has, but not too much. But now we are talking about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 base Zerg versus 3 base Terran, which is always an excellent ideal situation if you are a Zerg. Now waiting for a counterattack. 3 siege tanks in siege mode, not bad. A bunch of Marines. And now the fourth command center. But in the meantime, ground carapace is done. And infantry weapon level 2. Excellent placement of this sensor tower. Infantry weapon level 2 completed, but also melee attack level 2. So both players are keeping track of each other upgrades. Infantry armor level 2 done, but also borrow. And while this is happening, it was just a distraction because here we have a lot of bailings that are connecting. Oh, that was painful to watch for the SUVs. So I'm pretty sure you need to send some workers. You send some workers. You need to fix the orbital command center that is burning. Yeah, you need to repair it. And another attack. Is this going to be successful? Yeah, trying to kill the sensor tower. Denying the vision. This was a run by. The main attack is here. Wow, this is what I like, non-stop aggression from both players. Armani almost maxed out, 182, 192 now versus 164. Now these drops are decent, but not that efficient. In terms of units lost, more than 8,000 minerals for Armani versus 6,000 for Cure. Seems like a big difference, but it's not. Remember, Armani has way more bases. And now we see a lot of Broodlords are coming. Everything is on its way. Vipers are coming. So higher tier units. And the clip is decent. Despite the best effort from Cure. Coins are everywhere. And now the Broodlords are here. This is free damage, the Broodlings cost nothing. And you have the Vipers to abduct. Now what do you do if you are a Terran? There are no ghosts here. And only now some Vikings are on their way. Yonking 2 tanks, not bad at all. So now Cure, it's on hyper defense mode, if I can say so. Now this is a win or break moment. While you are distracted here, you are losing your 4th base. Not to mention the 5th base that's not doing anything. Cure is running out of minerals in the main base, in the second one as well. So what do? You need more Vikings. Snipers. Yeah, very good sniping. So wow, excellent defense from Cure. Yeah, he managed to deflect. Yeah, he had to pay a price, obviously. In terms of income, Armani can afford. He has double the amount. Almost double the amount. And while this was happening, another attempt to counterattack. But now we have more Corruptors here. And this Medivac is good as dead. Yeah, this bunch of Marines. And this counterattack was successful. Ground Carapace level 3. Completed vehicle weapons level 3 as well for the Terran. So both players are keeping track of their upgrades, which are huge. I saw so many games where people just forgot to upgrade, and then even though the army looked scared, it wasn't that. Melee attack level 3 completed. Carapace. So now it's a good time to be a Zerg to attack. And let's see if this attack, is it going to be successful? A sea of bailings crashing everywhere, at everything. Wow. And this base, this is going to... Yeah, the ghosts are dead. Yeah, this base is dead, so Cure is running low on minerals. And the Zerglings are everywhere, so GG, Armani, game number 1. Let's go to game number 2. What a game there was! I really enjoyed game number 1. Armani was the winner. Let's see if Cure has an answer. I'm pretty sure now he's thinking of a strategy. What is going to happen? Again, I'm going to find out together with you. In the meantime, a big, huge thank you from me for all of you that are watching. This gives me hope that for many years from now on, StarCraft 2 is going to be popular. And we are going to watch and enjoy together professional StarCraft 2 games. This is from Katowice, and these are some of the best players in the world. Cure started in 2011, while Armani in 2014, so they both have a lot of experience. So far, standard opening, both players with a command center. Usually Terran are a little bit more defensive, but Cure is a little bit greedy. Let's see what is going to happen. Thank you for subscribing, this helps a lot the channel, and as usual, if you have any feedback, please write in the comment section. It's going to help me a lot. I need to know what you enjoy, so I'm going to do my best to find out the players and the matches that you like to see. In this game, Terran versus Zerg, probably we are going to see a lot of action because both races are very dynamic. Terran likes to do a lot of drops, Zerg to be everywhere, to overwhelm the opponent with sheer brute force. Now standard opening with a factory, a barrack, a supply depot, and here a command center that is going to be an orbital. Now Armani sees everything because of this overlord. And already here we have 4 Zerglings. This seems like a rush. 4. Ideally is just to explore at the beginning and to have as many workers as possible. The more workers you have, obviously you have a better economy. So what does Cure has against 4 workers? Just a marine. A marine and a dream. So are we going to... Nah. It was spotted. Just baiting with the supply depot. Lowering it. Now... Yeah, these Zerglings are doing their part. Even a little bit of delay in mining, it's important. Now going back home. Strategic retreat. Queens are here. Queens are very efficient. Metabolic boost. Queens are very efficient because they are beefy units. They can heal. They can put creep tumors. They can transfuse to heal. Now the Hellion. Hellion are very fast mechanical units. Now the big wall of China, the Great Wall of China. Trying to build it with supply depots to create a defensive wall at the entrance of the second orbital command. Now how many queens? 3 queens over here, 4 queens in total. 5, not bad at all. Now the Vikings here. Vikings are very important. I don't know why sometimes they do not use more Vikings at the entrance, just to deny the overlords. Because the more overlords you are killing at the beginning of the game, more minerals need to be invested. Otherwise, Zerg is going to find themselves supply blocked. Now a bunch of queens and Zerglings in the entrance. So zero chances for these 2 Hellions. Or not. Depends how tricky they are. Now here one Zerling versus one SUV. Who is going to win? No, the Zerling. No Marines whatsoever. Yeah, the Hellion. Finally. Now here is a push at the entrance. Not bad at all. A lot of Hellbats. What? Yeah, Hellbats are very efficient against the Zerlings. No doubt about it. And if you micro them well, what? What? Cure? Cure is doing a lot of damage, guys. Look at him go. Focusing the queens. Now, the drones are in real danger. And with hatchery as well. And GG! Excellent! Game number 2 for Cure. Let's go to game number 3 where we are going to find out who the actual winner is going to be. Now let's see game number 3 between Cure and Armani. Armani spawning here in the top corner versus Cure with the blue Terran in the bottom right corner. Like usual, I'm going to find out together with you. So Cure, only 28 years old, also known as Speed. He started in 2011, while Armani, also known as Diesel, from South Korea, both players. Armani only 26 years old and he started in 2013. So we are going to hear a lot about these players in the future. They are now just reaching their peak. Think about Oliveira. Nobody heard about him. He wasn't that famous. And he was able to surprise everyone, becoming the world champion. So I will not be that surprised if in the near future Cure or Armani are going to be champions at their own. Standard opening so far. After the first game, which was very intensive, we had a second one where Cure surprised everyone, Armani included, with Hellbat and Hellion. Everything he got. He had a push. 5 minutes later, that's it. The game was over. So this is the beauty of StarCraft 2. You know when a game is starting, you don't know when it's going to finish. It can be 5 minutes, it can be 2 minutes, or it can be half an hour later. Now standard opening for Armani right now with easy, very fast second hatchery. He has to do it. As a Zerg, you are always going to be on a deficit in terms of minerals. You are going to lose way more. It's a race that emphasizes sheer brute number and mobility and speed. Terran are good at turtling. We also have the medivacs that are good for dropping your opponent to cure bio. And obviously we have protoss. I would like to see more like professional games, free for all, where each player has a different race. No alliance is possible, like one protoss versus one Zerg versus one Terran. Let's see who is going to fight who. Now to Zerlings, it's important to kill the unbuildable rocks. Otherwise you are going to funnel all your units, and you don't want to do this. Especially if you are Zerg. Zerg is like an open race. You do not build wall-offs like the Terran is doing right now in the main base. And the command center being transferred into an orbital in order to have those juicy mules. Look, already one is here. And immediately the mule is going to give a huge economic advantage to Cure. Cure's army bigger, and overall both players are pretty equal in terms of worker count. 26 versus 24, not a big difference. And now these Zerlings are making sure this orbital is not productive. Once these two Hellions are being built, yeah, you can go and harass the Zerlings, but until then you need to respect. The third hatchery, it's almost done here for Armani. The queens are doing their best to spread the creep. And here we have an Orobo. Look at it. As I said in the previous games, there's always something to discover here in this game. And again, the Viking here to deny the vision. This is their point of view. And when there is a Viking, no more vision from the Hellions. So the Overlord is dead. Not bad at all. 4 Vikings here, making sure they spot everything. And the Zerling is dead. This is the vision of Armani, this is the vision of Cure, so Cure has not a great awareness of the map. Now the army of the Zerg is coming. Who is going to win? What is going to happen? Stay with me, let's find out together. The Viking is very cheeky. Notice, trying to kill an Overlord in the proximity of queens. This is never going to happen. Banshee cloaking field. Ooh. So that means Cure is going to try some Banshee shenanigans. Nice. Completed. Where is the Banshee? Already here. So Banshees are very efficient. And what do we have here? Do you see the little bear? Like the teddy bear? Looks like a little bit like a panda, but without the colors. Just hanging over there, while everyone is having a huge fight. And here we have a band of teddy bears. Just relaxing. Now the Banshees are here. Let's see if they are successful. Hellions are here. Steam pack is almost done. Probably it's going to be a 1-2 punch attack. Going directly for the juicy drones. But already here we have a Spore Crawler. Yeah, very good attack so far. Denying the mining. Also killing some of the drones. Very successful. 11 kills for this one, 5 for the other one. 16 in total. Wow. So Banshees sometimes are underestimated. Especially if you have a bunch of them at the opening. You can do a lot of damage. And now Cure is on its way to attack. Killing some of the creep tumors. Here the Banshees are still here. Oh, with a tank, a bunch of Marines, Hellions. We are talking now about 4 base Zerg versus a 3 base Terran. And look at the Overseer following the Banshees, but oh, here we have a Viking, so go back. It's a rock and scissor game. Now this attack, is this actually going to survive? Yeah, just drawing the Bailings and the Zerglings to the tank. So it was a bait. Now yes, this hatchery is going to die. Probably, yeah. No doubt about it. And the Banshees were here. Yeah, only one is surviving. Nice. So 1-2 punches. Yeah, the tank. Nah. So excellent counter-attack from Armani. And let's see. Yeah, the wall of here is perfect. Also you have the tank, the Marines. And the medivacs are very efficient because we are healing Terran units. So in terms of income, favoring heavily Armani. In terms of army cure. These are definitely good indicators, but if there is no significant huge difference at this pro level, you never know who is going to win. Now streaming the Marines, instant cancelling. Wow, this is what a pro player is. This is why it's a pro player. Now the swarm is here. The tanks is doing a lot of damage, but there are too many bailings. And Marines versus bailings. If their micro is not perfect, and even if with perfect micro, it's not enough. Growth spines almost done as well. So very aggressive cure here. Now, is he going to drop the main base? Yes, but already 3 queens here. The 4 crawler. And here we have a bunch of Hydralisk. The Banshee here going amok. So, non-stop action everywhere. Is Cure going to be able to defeat Armani? Ground Carapace level 2, Anomaly attack level 2 for Zerg. Good for Armani. But what do you do here? We have a lot of units. 98 in terms of army for Cure versus 63 for Armani. Hydralisk are very efficient because they can attack ground and air units. Now Cure has an advantage in terms of the army. Starts to become more and more important. But is it going to be enough? 4 base Terran versus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Almost 5. Denying this base is huge. If you deny a base constantly, your opponent is going to run out of minerals, and this is exactly what is happening with Armani. In the main base, not that many minerals left. In the second one as well. The third is the one. The fourth. And now another drop over here with 3 medivacs full of Marines. Not bad at all. Now infantry, weapons and armor almost done. As well for Cure. Now 4 tanks. Denying again this base. This is excellent harassment from Cure. Is Cure the one that found the cure against Zerglings and Bailings? Now counterattack here. Yeah, Cure spotted. So while this was happening, another push here. 2 tanks remaining. Yeah, killing the overlords, not bad at all. Why not? Trying a supply block. And now Cure is maxed out. But now surround. Yeah, the tank is dead. What is keeping these Terran units alive is the fact that they're with medivacs, constantly healing them. Denying this base also important. So what do you do if you are a Zerling? In terms of income, Armani has now more. But not for long. If your bases are running low. He was trying to acquire this base. Now attempt number 7. This base was denied as well. So what do you do? While Cure is securing another one. A lot of tanks here. You have the heavy marauders. An infantry weapon level 3 completed. An armory. And vehicle weapons level 2. In terms of upgrades, both players are doing extremely well. Now opening a new avenue for attack. Here we have the sensor tower perfectly positioned in the center. Now you have the liberators. These are like aerial tanks. Very, very efficient. So impossible to break this one. But now we have the lurkers in huge numbers. And the yonking is here. Yeah, excellent yonking with vipers. Abducting a lot of units. So now the situation becomes more even. Armani really needs to secure this base. And while this was happening, a counterattack, destroying another hatchery in the bottom. This is bad, very bad for Armani. Yeah, you secure this one, but you lose the other one. Even the music is like preparing us for the next engagement. But Cure, it's again almost maxed out. Look how many orbital command centers. This is a huge investment, a long-term investment. That means less workers are needed. So that means you can increase your army. And now the sniping. Excellent sniping. The ghosts are phenomenal. Yeah, what do? You have a lot of lurkers. But is this going to be enough? Yeah, yonking again. Cure is unstoppable. Armani realizes he's running out of minerals. And he GG. Thank you for watching. Keanu over. Remember to subscribe.